Yo, this is the Rain Wonder. You already know, man. With my man Shice, Talk of the Town. It's how we getting down, man. BK, Bucktown, USA, every day, all day. Outfit, Solid Ice.
Let's talk crazy. Yeah, Shice, the talk of the town. Right now it's popping, it's going down. So many topics, join it now. Yeah, let's talk crazy. Hey, nothing is off limits. It's entertaining and authentic. So if you ready, then let's get it. Yeah, from athletes to musicians, interviews, you can't miss it. On the real, it's what you need. It's the truth and it's bringing that heat. Hey, let's talk crazy. Yeah, let's talk crazy. Shice, the talk of the town. Let's go.
Yo, what's good? This your boy OnStar. You already know. This is the official takeover. My boy Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town. Stop playing with us, because you already know whatever you need, we got that.
Woo! King motherfucking God. Bow, bow! Yeah.
Nigga hot, what's up with that bitch that was talking this shit in the spot? Spin the block, you be acting all tough, but in real life I know that you not. Good on my stomach, would've thought I was poppy. Want him some pussy, I got me a lot. No need for the fight and I carry a Glock. Seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot.
Yeah.
I seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot. I seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot. I seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot. Hop at that rose with a Glock, wanna play with a boss, you know you get pop. Drake a whole 30 for real, so aim at the ops, we don't shoot with a prop. I got a bitch from the Bronx, she freaky as fuck when I come get me top. And I got a drop on the boy if you come to the block, if you gon' make it hot. Load up, spin, come up once, we can do it again. Double, 10, come to the spot, gotta come with a friend. Maybach, Benz, pop out with a horse, some Cartier lens, yeah, two-tone wrist. I got your hoe wanna get in the wheel. Yeah, nigga, he straight from the west. I'm talking my shit cause my pussy the best. Talking about he wanna go to the right. What? That nigga better go to the left. Talking no crazy, I'm grabbing my 40, I'm hitting that little bitch right in the chest. Give me my money right now, don't be talking about you got a nigga coming up bringing the rest. So many bitches be talking no crazy, but they using my flow. Tell them bitches to pay me. Got me a nigga, I ain't having no baby. I'd rather go drive a Mercedes. New shit, said you gon' rob me, then do it. They copy my style, I'm the one that influence. Pussy in his mouth every hour, I'm treating this little nigga just like he one of the students. But you gotta make it hot. What's up with that bitch that was talking this shit in the sky? Spin the block, you be acting all tough, but in real life I know that you not. Good on my stomach, would've thought I was poppy. Want him some pussy, I got me a lot. No need for the fight and I carry a Glock. Seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot.
Yeah.
I seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot. I seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot. I seen you the Addy, but don't make it hot.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town. Oh, you already on it? You already on it? Where's your microphone? Where's your microphone? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Can't nobody hear you because you're doing this.
Yeah, good, because I need a dance break.
As you see, Saucy C is fired up.
Period.
Fired up.
Ready to go?
Ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yo, so what's going on? How's your week been?
I'm glad it's over. That's it. That's all I got for you. Glad it's over.
Well, the week is about to start again.
Don't remind me.
When the week ends, the new week starts. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Encyclopedia Brown.
That's the problem. See, kids don't know what an encyclopedia is.
They don't know what
Tell
an
a kid
encyclopedia.
They be like, no, you mean Wikipedia? No.
No.
I mean an encyclopedia. Yeah. Shout out to the boy Chuck on the check-in out there in them streets.
Hey, boo.
She makes me sick sometimes.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Your boo here in the house with you.
Sometimes I
Listen.
just want to throw up.
Your boo here in the spot with
throw
you.
up. Oh, don't want to see that bag.
Right. Yeah.
Can you
with your snacks in it? Look at your hot fries.
How about you just
Look at your hot
slide
fries.
a little bit on this side of the
Yeah, because you don't want them to see your goodies in your snacks.
I don't want them to see my snacks. Look at you hiding stuff.
Listen.
See, this that real shit right there.
It's real. It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
So, everything is good. We got a great topic today, and it kind of bugs me out. And, wait.
You moving fast, real fast.
So I found out that I'm really going to live by the name The Greatest Unknown, because people are stealing my shit and playing it.
Dead ass?
Dead ass. And
That's
doing
crazy.
good on my shit.
Doing real good. Mad likes, mad comments,
Mad
mad views.
Mad likes, mad views.
Yeah, you know how that is. You know how it is.
They bootlegging
Niggas
the
don't wanna-
boy.
Niggas don't want to get their own.
I ain't
They
gonna lie.
copy.
I'm kind of flattered though. I'm flattered, but I'm hating at the same damn time.
I mean, it's no need to hate because that's yours.
It's mine. It is.
Yeah, you ain't.
Shout out for stealing from me.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Figured out the Wi-Fi.
I said- Ooh,
So
baby
we
done
good.
hacked the Wi-Fi.
What are you talking about?
Say he hacked the Wi-Fi at work.
Oh,
It's lit. Oh, so we coming in crystal clear. You can see the dome piece real clear, can't you? Sir, please. We don't want your headpiece to kind of start coming up at the edges like
I ain't
LeBron.
Donald Trump, nigga.
LeBron James.
Definitely not LeBron. Okay, you can look down. It ain't sprayed or nothing. Jesus.
Listen, his whole top, missing.
Braun
I'm
get
trying to
his
tell
whole
you.
thing sprayed up.
Yep.
I ain't get mine sprayed up. Not yet.
Go ahead, close your eyes for me.
They be like this. Hold on. They be like, hold on, I got. Then you be like, damn, dog, all on my head.
Get the airbrush.
Right. Can you get off my neck, please? God.
You a fool.
Yeah, man. So we got a dope topic, and
Huh?
matter of fact, you know what? We might as well pay the bills. We might as well pay the bills.
Do that.
Let's do it. Where we at? Here we go. So with that being said, all these buttons just look so different now. I don't know what I'm doing.
You a little slow. That's what it is.
I done changed the buttons and everything, Jesus. I don't know what I did,
you
Jesus.
a little slow.
Look, I'm pressing buttons and don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is.
All right, so first up, don't forget, if you want to support the show, make sure you go to Let's Talk Crazee Podcast, and you can also send us a little something,
Period.
Just to support the show. The Cash App is not $ we got that. It is now changed to $ Let's Talk Crazee. So make sure you look out for the Let's Talk Crazee logo.
Send me $1.
That's right. Send
Sorry.
$1. If you fuck with us and you my friend, I'm asking you to send me $1 to the show.
Run it up.
Right. So all our friends, if they do that, we should be good. If they just send $1, we should be good. Right? So make sure you support, and don't forget you can check us out on iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Twitch, MixCloud, YouTube, and more. And also don't forget, check out L'Oreal Official. Check out their gear. They got the dope wear for the summer, for the winter. I'm saying for the summer.
Oh, okay.
That's because it's North Carolina. It's still kind of hot.
I got on my shorts.
Yeah.
It's lit.
Do they call those hoochie mama shorts? Like,
no,
do they
this
have
is not
hoochie?
hoochie mama.
Well,
This is just shorts.
We'll talk about that in a second. And don't forget, if you want to do a podcast, make sure you hit up my guys at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com. They will help you get started. Or you can call them on the jack at 929-441-2417. And that's the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com. And don't also forget that we got Chic Rock Beauty. You can Yep. So make sure you hit up Sites Media for all your official photography and videographer needs. They do dope work over there. Make sure you tell them Let's Talk Crazee sent you over there, and they will gladly put you in the right direction. And don't forget, we got the saucy couple. Cooking has never been this saucy before. That's a good tagline, right? So make sure you check out the saucy couple. Each and every week they got a new story, got some new food on deck,
New video up.
and we about to have what's the name coming up soon, right? We about to have some food, right?
Yeah. Friends Friendsgiving.
We doing
coming
Friendsgiving.
up. That's gonna be really fire. If y'all check out our last video, there was a special guest in the video.
Yes. Wait. Yes.
It was a special guest.
I didn't
in
expect
the
it. I
video.
laughed. That's how you know I watched the whole video. See.
Good. Yeah.
So
See, I be telling people watch to the end.
they caught me with my little genuine impersonation. I done slid on in and I was like, same OG. Yeah, I did that. I did that though. I did that.
You look like Bill Cosby.
Yeah, that's all right, cause I'm getting that Jello pudding pop.
You a fool, but make sure you tune in to the Saucy Couple. Got some stuff popping off. We definitely recording for Friendsgiving.
Facts.
We cooking some good food.
And we also got 2 new sponsors.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. How about the boutique?
Yes. Shout out to the Charm Boutique. Go on ahead to www.thecharmboutique.com.
Yeah.
Is body butter on there, sugar scrubs. There is
So the body butter
body wash.
Does it make your body feel like soft?
Yes.
Does it make you feel real soft?
And
like,
supple.
Baby
Yeah.
bottom soft.
Real supple.
Cause you know I like
Real
to feel.
supple.
I like
And
to
the
feel
biggest
sexy.
sale of the year is, please, because you're doing too much. The biggest sale of the year is coming up. Black Friday.
Woo.
Shop black on Black Friday. Shop black every day. That's all I'm saying to you. Shop black every day. So Black Friday, we're having the biggest sale of the year.
Yeah.
Tap in, get your body butter, sugar
Yeah.
scrub, shower gel, bar soap. We got all the goody goods to
Shout
make
out.
you smell good and actually be clean.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Get your stinking ass up for Black Friday and make sure you hit up the Charm Boutique.
Pop in with your local black entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Pop in with your local black entrepreneurs. We appreciate it.
And shout out to the Evening Rush Network. As we said before, if you want to start your podcast, make sure you hit up the Evening Rush Network. My man Sean Dawn is always on the check-in. And don't forget our next sponsor,
Who that?
The Gentleman.
Benevolent Gentlemen
Yes.
for all your gentlemen
See,
care
I got to give her
needs.
hints.
Benevolent Gentlemen for all your gentlemen care needs. We got beard butter. We got body oil. We got shave wash. We got face wash. We got shampoo, conditioner. You name it. Everything for your benevolent gentleman. So tap into that.
I thought she was going to say gentleman had the shaved coochie, so I was about to say.
Hey yo, hey
I'm
yo,
just
we
saying
got
it is what it is.
all your men's care needs, and it smell good, y'all. It smell
It is.
good. I'm just saying.
Don't worry. We're going to have some products soon
Yeah,
up here so you can see.
yeah.
And make sure you hit them up. Definitely doing it big. And make sure they rolling it out big for Black Friday, right?
Absolutely.
So-
Black Friday is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, hit them up, son, and tell them Let's Talk Crazy sent you. All right,
Period.
yeah. All right, so I saw a couple of things. You know, we won't
You
get into
always
this.
seeing some shit.
I do. The first thing, this has nothing to really do with any of the topics that we were really
Oh god.
that we're really gonna talk about, but I did see this and I kind of thought this was crazy, right? What would you do if you saw this and this was your son? Right now, apparently this man was asleep.
Nah.
He looks like he gets drunk because he's walking around with a goddamn full cat on his back, on his head, and he's running around with the cat's tail on
mean,
his hood.
It's just another day in the New York City public transit.
That's definitely so New York. But my problem right now looking at this picture is actually just watching the mother, if that's the mother next to him, just watching. Look at the kid. He's so uncomfortable trying to watch cartoons on his iPad. But this man is laying. And the way the man is laying is looking like he's dreaming about something.
I am shaking the shit out of him.
Yes.
Get off my kid.
Get
I'm moving my kid. Like, why would you even leave your kid there?
right.
I'm moving my kid. Get your ass off my kid.
And who's the person taking the picture and not getting the guy off?
you know New Yorkers. You can't. You be right there with your phone talking about this some bullshit. You
Right.
see this shit
Niggas
right
ain't
here? But
playing.
we gonna mind our business. We gonna mind our business. Whatever you decide to do with your kid. See, that's the difference between the South and the North. Like up north, we mind our business. It could be a whole house burning down. we'd be like, damn, that's crazy.
Time out.
That's crazy. We going to work, right? Going to work. Thanks.
Can we take a time out?
What
Can we
happened?
read what Cool Kisses said? Wash your meat.
Wash your meat?
Cool Kisses.
Yo.
Don't come on here
I mean, you
and
think
start.
right.
But she starts like she don't
She
even
right,
warm
yeah,
up.
out the gate.
Right, like-
hey, everybody, wash your meat.
Right, like you didn't warm up. She said, "Mama in the building, wash your meat." Like,
Yeah, I mean, get straight to the point.
oh my God,
gotta
get
get
some
straight
smell
to
good,
the
Lord
point.
Jesus Christ,
Gotta
I
get
can't
straight
believe
to the
it.
point.
But why
But
did
yeah,
but-
you know, New Yorkers, like we very like I told you, it could be a whole situation going on, and we gonna keep it pushing. We gonna keep it pushing,
But-
because that's how we are. They fighting over there. All right, let me go mind my business.
That's so
before somebody
true.
starts shooting, and we keep it pushing. So you know, this person was like, "You see this shit? You see this shit? I got to show my people. Look at this book. I would never do this."
right?
And
but,
then move right on with they life.
but my thing is, homeboy had his legs crossed. He obviously is comfortable.
Oh yeah, he going.
And the
Very
mama
much
is just
sleep.
watching, like, and Shorty is like, "Please help me."
Yeah,
He's like,
he's trying to
"Help."
watch his tablet in peace.
Right? He's look again, y'all. If y'all not paying attention, let's show it again, because this little boy is looking for some
Poor
help.
little baby.
Poor little tank. Poor little tank. Where he at? Look at him. Look, that man is heavy. Look how big that nigga head is.
I'm sorry, I'm
Pause.
shaking the hell out of him. He getting up both my goddamn
Right.
kid.
And he probably smell like 2 weeks.
He probably smell like Cobra.
Right. Come on, dog.
He smell like that can of Cobra.
We got to do better in New
and
York
I don't
City.
like that.
All right.
But you know what? Sometimes I'm sorry, it be the skin color that's not ours that be allowing things to jump off. Because had that been Laniqua would have never let that nigga lay on
First
her
of
kid.
all, Rah would have been like, "Yo, my nigga, get off my kid. Yo, what you do?" He would have. First of all, Rah wouldn't even have
got snatched.
Right, yeah, Rah would have dragged them and said, "Yo, dog, we don't do that."
Yeah, like, so, you know, and I'm not saying that's not a blanket thing for everybody. I've seen the non-melanated people
The
discipline their
non-melanated.
kids. But generally, you know, we always up it. You know?
We do,
We always up it, especially about our kids.
especially about our kids.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that.
So now let's jump into it. Let's go into it. So I have these 3 videos, and this is probably gonna take us through the whole show, right?
all right.
And it kind of goes in stages, right? So the first thing I want you to do is watch this, and let's talk about this part.
All right.
King. Nice guys do finish, but a damn show ain't first. You can try to be her soulmate, and she'll forget about you in a day. But if you be her most toxic ex, she'll be talking about you in therapy for the rest of her life. Why wait? Skip the line. Go ahead and follow. Stay toxic.
So what you think about that?
Sir, are you dumb? Cause you sound dumb. You sound really dumb.
Can I
I
say?
ain't like that. I think that was a little cloudy little videos for clout.
Can I say this though?
Go ahead.
The funny thing is, at first when he said it, I thought it was stupid. But then I thought about it. There are a lot of women who remember their worst ex ever, but can't remember the nigga who tried to be there for them.
Yeah, because the amount of trauma that ex gave to them.
I'm not mad at you.
I mean, like, yeah, you will be the most memorable person, but you'll also probably be the reason that person's life is ruined, or they in therapy, like you said. Why should I have to remember you like that? Why should I have to remember you like that in therapy?
So the question is this, right? Because, and I'm not saying you are supposed to forget, because you're not, because you'll never forget. And I think there's a lot of things you won't forget, whether good or bad. But does it become power? Does it become a power on their half that you remember that so much?
Absolutely, and they use it to their advantage.
So now how do we get out of that? How do we not give them power? How do we take control over what they got over us?
That's a difficult question to answer, because, you know, when you're emotionally invested, when you're sexually invested, when you're invested in this person and they turn out to be toxic and they turn out to be, your worst nightmare, they did you wrong, they, did all these things to you, and that goes down to verbal abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, just being mad toxic, as y'all say, toxic. It's hard to get past that. And sometimes they do take therapy.
Right, it do.
Because if not, it'll cause you to project those things that person did to you, all the defenses that you built up, you're going to use it on the next person. Like,
Facts.
Oh, I'm going out with my girls. And you looking for that person to argue with you, and they're not going to argue with you because it's fine by them. But the last nigga, you expect him to argue with you because the last nigga did. That's just one of the million examples.
I totally agree with that, because I do remember at a point I would say things like, yo, I'm going to go play basketball, and look for the argument, like,
yeah, and it never comes.
So that is a fact.
Yeah, you expect that because you've built up those defenses from your past toxic relationship. So all of those little things, it takes years to be able to pull back those things, and take years, and it also takes work to be able to reverse those things that person did to you.
Right. And I agree, because I do believe that we always remember the worst parts of our lives.
Hell
right?
yeah.
I remember because I say it ain't going to happen again. Right? That's the power that I have. Like, do I think that I'm giving the person power on my behalf? No, because it won't happen again. I'll beat up bitch's ass. I'm just saying.
We're growing. We're evolving.
We are growing. Hold on.
We're growing. We're evolving.
Yes. But, so that's where my motivation comes from, right? With that. Like, so much problems that occurred.
Yeah, you never want to experience that again.
Right. But at the same time, I don't want my kids to experience. How do I fix that on my half, right? Because they see things like that, and then it's like, especially when you have kids.
Absolutely, because if they see you going through something, they feel like they think that that's the way that things should be. That's for one. And then the other thing is the way you act after you've been through whatever you've been through, that reflects on your kids too. Because if you have bitterness in your heart, if you have, hate in your heart for that person, if you got hate in your heart for all men or all women,
Facts.
your kids will reap the consequences of that. Because the things that you say around them, the things that you do around them, how you move, it's all going to affect them. And they'll grow up thinking, oh, mommy said men ain't shit. So,
right.
And men ain't shit, and that's how they, and it begets like a generational curse or a generational cycle of, that
Right.
type of thinking.
And I think that that's a good point, right? Like, we got to watch what we say in front of kids.
Absolutely.
Right? We already know kids say the damnedest things at the damnedest times. So we do got to watch.
They don't care.
Because they absorb what we absorb, right?
Absolutely.
And sometimes we got to be mindful of what we put on our kids, because they tend to pick that up and they tend to believe. Because
Absolutely.
not for nothing, we're their superheroes, right? Whether they like it or not. We're the first people that teach them how life begins and how it goes.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy that you can watch a kid and then you say something 10 years ago and then hear them say it and you be like, how do you remember that?
Yeah, they remember. They pick up things so quickly. And a good example is, so my father, he was like, in and out of my life, whatever. My mother never said anything negative about him around me.
Right.
And I appreciate that, because I was able to see for myself. To me, when I was a kid, I didn't think nothing wrong about him. That was my father.
Right.
Like, I absolutely loved him. But as I got older, I was able to see for myself the different things that he did that, was wrong. And she never influenced us when it came to, our father. She never influenced us. And I appreciated that, because, sometimes, parents from their hurt, they'll try to affect, their kids. Like, your father
That's a
ain't
fact.
shit. Your father ain't come over here and bring no money. Your father is this. Your father is
Ain't
that.
that
And
the truth?
and whether it's true or not, my whole thing with that is whether it's true or not. If he really ain't shit, if he really don't bring no money over here, if he really never come see you, let the kid make their own, because kids are smart. They gonna make their own observation.
Facts.
And they gonna see this nigga don't never come over here. I only hear from him on Christmas. That's crazy. And the same with mothers. There are a lot of deadbeat mothers out here too. But I would say don't influence the kids. Like, just let them see for themselves, because they gonna see. And I saw. And I appreciate, shout out to my moms. I appreciate for her for never like poisoning me with that kind of like language.
Facts. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
We always go left. Always left.
I was saying, show them the light. Show them the light.
But yeah, like those toxic situations, like Chuck said earlier, somebody shouldn't have to remember you due to trauma.
Right, but I agree with that. But the crazy thing is, we actually do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that. Like, I could think I remember almost every tragic or bad thing that really ever happened to me. And some of the good things, it's funny because you'll go, oh, wow, that did happen. And you'll forget that faster than anything else. And I always say, even with kids, right? Where we grew up, is basically when somebody graduates, the reaction is different, right? Like, you'll hear people say, rah, graduate. They're more surprised you graduated. But as soon as somebody gets shot or killed, they be like, damn, rah got killed. And it's like it's nothing. So, and I always thought that was a weird way to grow up with our kids, right? Because the kids see that. And even now to the school that I'm in, I talk to some of the kids, the trauma, the bad things that they see, that they hear, that they do. And it's like, they act like it's nothing. Some kids just be like, wow, I'm having an argument with them because I want them to pass. And they're like, why? I don't care.
Right, because they normalize that. They normalize the negative things. And that's, that's a product of their environment. If all around them negative things are being normalized, then they're going to normalize negative things too. Like, oh, this is nothing.
So I'm glad you said that.
This is what it is. This is nothing.
Product of my environment. I actually put that on the board, I swear, Tuesday. Wow. Right? I put up POME and I asked them, what do they know what this is? Nobody said anything. So I told them, product of my environment. So I asked them, should you be a product of your environment? They was like, yeah, I'm a product of my environment. I said, are you really, or should your environment be a product of you? Right? Because if you're a product of your environment and your environment is pissy staircases, should you be a product of that? Like, should you be that? Right? Or should you say, you know what? This is where I'm at. This is my situation, but I'm going to fix this.
Right. And it doesn't define me.
Right. It doesn't define me.
Whatever this is, where we at, it doesn't define who I am as a person.
Right. And I always hated to hear that. Like, I'm a product of my environment. No, you're not, because it doesn't define you. Like, it makes you who you are, because it's gonna, like, if you could survive where you came from, you could make big things happen in the future. And I tell them, I'm like, listen, I'm from Brownsville. I lived in Flatbush. I seen a lot of stuff, but that doesn't define me. Like, I'm still cool with my people in Brownsville, love my people in Brownsville, but we all know that that's not a place where we want to stay forever. You understand? Like, coming outside, seeing the cops do this, or seeing somebody get shot because they either on the wrong block or they just got beef. I got this one having beef with the person right across the street. Now bullets are flying from one side to the other. Like, that's not something you proud of. Like, so again, I always hated that saying, product of my environment. What Cool Kisses said?
She said, I'm Project Morning Bread, but you would never know unless I tell you.
Well, you already said.
We know a little bit.
Right, we know a little bit.
I know you for real. So.
You out there on that conduit, goddamn.
Shut up.
I need you to not say things like that, okay?
No, but seriously, like, your environment doesn't make you. And I'm glad that you brought that up to the kids, because they need that. And they need positive interactions to make them see that, it's more than just this. It's more than listen, and we know you.
Mama said,
It's but it's more than just this. It's more than just what they're in at that particular time. It's funny because I saw a Facebook post about someone, and he was asking what made you make the choices that you made in your life? What influenced those choices that you made in your life? And he was saying his parents. He had 2 parents in his home. That influences choices. He was involved with his church. He was involved with his school. Certain things that helped him make choices. He said, and I could have still went a different route.
Right.
Because all of that was available to me too. But I just looked at what I had available to me, and I made decisions based on that. And some people may not come from a 2-parent home, or some people may not come from certain type of things. Some people may come from poverty or whatever the case may be is. But, that's why it's important to have, resources around you. It's so important to have like you in the schools, your wife, stuff like that. So kids can see that it's not just here, Sometimes if they only looking at their parents or their aunties, their uncles, they all in the same spot, and nobody is, trying to strive for better. You need to see somebody that's trying to strive for better and will actually tell you, like, you could do this.
And I'm glad you said that, because like you said, just because you have a 1-parent home, that's not the end of the world, right? Like, my mom was strong, your mom was strong, and like my step pops was with me for a while.
Okay.
And he showed me things, right? My biological father wasn't really there. But it just made me want to say, like when you see certain things, like I didn't grow up seeing father and sons do things together like that. It was like, it wasn't normal.
Right.
But now it's like, you want that, but it helped me say, instead of me looking at it like, oh, fuck all men and men ain't shit. No, I was like, you know what? This is where I need to be, right? Like, I need to do this for my kids.
Absolutely.
And that's the crazy thing. So you could take those negative things and make it positive.
Absolutely. All the things I'm doing now is most of the things I didn't see before.
Right.
I didn't see as a child. I didn't see growing up. Yeah, my mother and my stepfather was married. Cool. But, there was other things going on. It was
Dexter? Dexter? No,
his name is not Dexter.
Big up yourself, Dexter.
Big up. Fool. You got the D right, but that's it.
Donovan. Big up Donovan. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself.
Fool. But yeah, I'm just trying to do the things that I didn't see as a child. Right. So, I don't know how we got here.
I don't know, but this is good, because this goes into the next video, right?
Oh,
and
Lord.
This is gonna go into our last video.
Okay.
Because the next video, speaking of fathers, right? So my question, if you look at the title, is a stay-home mom a lazy mom? Right? I know some moms looking right now like, what? I will cut your ass. But I'm going to tell you why later on, right? So now the next video is basically, well, let's pay attention and then we'll talk about it.
Bro, I used to take care of him, bro. She broke up with me and got with another. Bro, how you sound? You talking about? Cause I can't take care of the kids. Shut that shit up, bro. I can't take care of the kids and she with another man, bro. Hey, dog, shut that shit up, cause you pissing me off, bro. I damn near ain't gonna want you in my car because I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, you talking about it is that serious, bro. Like, don't condone this shit, bro. He telling me right now, this man telling me right now he ain't taking care of his kids because his baby mama got a new boyfriend. Listen, bro. Who cares, bro? I'm serious, who cares? Bro, who cares? I'm trying to explain it to you, though, bro. But it ain't no. Why do you care about? Why you care so much for him? Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Like, you dumb too if you believe the fact this man just said out his own mouth, I ain't taking care of my kids because my baby mama got a new boyfriend. She posted a picture. Bro, she posted a picture with her and the dude and my kids, bro, on Facebook, bro. Who give a fuck, bro? This ain't about the man that hurt my.
King. Nice guys do finish, but a damn show ain't first. You can try.
All right, there we go. All right, so how do you feel? Let me start with this, because I think that nigga is there. I agree with the driver. All right. Because your ex has somebody new, don't mean stop taking care of your kids. Remember, those are still your kids. When they grow up to be ain't shit, that's your kids, right? They ain't shit because you ain't shit. That's how I feel, right? Like, you can't let another man take care of yours, right? Now, it's good if you and your baby mother can coexist and they have somebody and they're in their life and they positive. Fuck it, I'm all for it. But there's no way you let another man raise your kids, because if that man raises your kid still remembers that their dad ain't shit. You understand? It still doesn't negate who you are to them. And you're going to be labeled a sperm donor all day long. And that's it. Because, again, I've been in that situation. My step-pops was teaching me things. You understand? But I always wanted to know where my pops was. And we always remember that. So stop thinking that because she got a new man. See, that's some real sensitive. Let me just say what it is. That's some real bitch shit. That's some bitch shit, because you're more worried about what the baby mama doing than worried about what your kids are doing. Because that's exactly what you're worried about, who's sticking the dick to your girl. That's what you're worried about.
This is true. It's funny. The most important thing I got out of that video was at the end, he said, she posted a picture of my kids and her and the new nigga on her Facebook, and it hurt my feelings. I said, wow. I said, this ain't even about your kids. This ain't even about that girl. It hurts your feelings to see her happy with somebody else.
Right.
So listen, the fact that she got a new nigga does not absolve you of any responsibility to them kids.
Facts.
You made them kids with her. They still belong to you. And if you care about your kids, you're going to want them in your life regardless of whether you with her or not. Unless you only had kids to be with her.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out, like, where's the logic behind. But you know what? It's common. It's common. I see a lot of niggas do that. Oh, you got somebody new in your life. You don't need me. I'm not taking care of them. Why would you not take care of your children?
Facts.
Why would you not take care of your, regardless of who's in their life?
Right.
Regardless of if she got a new boyfriend or a new husband or new whatever. Listen, if you want that girl back, you just say that.
Right, say that. Like,
if you want that girl back, say that.
We can respect that more than you saying, I'm not going to take care of my kids, and think that that's a legit reason because she got a new man.
Because she got a new man. That don't mean that man could be going today, tonight, and tomorrow, but your kids is still going to be there.
Right.
Every single day, they still going to be there. Listen, the most important thing I got out of that video is he said, it hurt my feelings. We don't give a damn about that.
Your feelings don't mean shit, bro.
Not when it comes to them kids.
Right. Your kids is everything. So how can you say that it hurt your feelings? If that hurts your feelings, what do you think your kids going through when they don't see dad? What do you think your kids are saying when they looking for you to come through the door to come pick them up?
They know that man is not their father.
Exactly. Now, he could be a great man and he could take care of them, but it's always, a kid will always show you that they will want their biological parents.
Absolutely.
They always, no matter what.
They have a connection to you.
Right.
And they have a blood connection to you. And if you've ever been in their life, whether you're not in their life now, if you've ever been in their life at one point in time, then they remember you. Right. They've made memories with you. So.
And the crazy thing is, no matter what, even when you do bad, the question that they get growing up is, why my dad didn't want me?
Absolutely.
Number one question all the time.
Absolutely.
And that's even.
Kids feel responsible, and it's not even their place to feel that.
Right.
And they still feel like, what did I do that this man didn't want me?
And I don't care, again, how much the stepmom or the steppops or whatever steps in, they love them, yes. But they always go, well, why my mom, why my dad didn't want me?
There's no substitute for your real father, your real mother. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
You know, shout out to the stepmoms and the stepdads doing their thing, because they step in and they pick up the slack, they pick up the pieces, and they love them kids. The good ones love them kids just like it's their own. Don't treat them no different. Might treat them better. But every child always gonna wonder in the back of their head, where's my biological mother?
Right.
Where's my biological father?
And the crazy thing is, it's so crazy. I was watching Love and Hip Hop. Shay is going through that, right? She is like 30 something years old now, and she's like, Mom.
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, so you know I be watching little clips on Facebook when they come through, and they give you a little bit of drama, and that's it.
Right.
So
But
I only
she's
know a little
basically, so she just had a baby, right, recently. And her thing was, my mom never told me she loved me, you know, and they going through this whole thing. They was on Ayana Fix My Life. They was on all of that. And she wants to go back because she was like, you know, you never told me, and I don't want that to be with my daughter or whatever. Sometimes your actions to your kids will send your kids into another world where they either overdo it with their kids or they think that that's all right to underdo it.
Absolutely. I mean, I appreciate the fact that she's trying to fix it now so she doesn't project that onto her kids going forward. But, I mean...
Yeah, it's just sad. Like, I just hate to hear a grown-ass man like that say some shit. And I'm with homie. Yo, he said, yo, we didn't get to see that part, but he said, yo, they having a conversation and the deadbeat dad is like, yo, turn here. He said, yo, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me where to turn. Like,
you can't tell me nothing,
right?
Bro. You don't take care of your kids. You can't tell me nothing.
And he said it. He said, yo, a man that don't take care of his kids can't be my man. Can't be my friend. And I
appreciate that type of accountability.
Right. Because again, the thing is, we get a bad stigma as men, especially black men, right? About not taking care of our kids. And again, I hate the surprise when they say, oh, you take care of your kids, your daughter lives with you. Like, I get that now. Your daughter lives with you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like, why not?
And
like,
it's crazy because I know a lot of single dads.
Right. I would love my kids to be in the same house. Like, why wouldn't I want that, right? And it bothers me more when I hear, really? Like, wow. Like, yeah, I ain't a deadbeat. Like, no, they be like, I'm just proud. Like, you're a dad. Like, yeah, I made those. I didn't want to just.
It should be normal.
Right.
It should be normal. You taking care of your kids. It should be normal. But listen, it's something that's not.
So now let's take it a step further. So, is it okay for a man to be a house dad? I want to ask you that.
It depends on the situation. It depends on that unique situation.
Tell me the stipulations on that. Like, what do you mean? It depends. It depends on what?
I would say it depends on what works for that family. Like, you know, say for instance, the wife has a demanding career, and you know the child. Oh God.
Yes, I do watch Love and Hip Hop. Yes.
You're very ghetto.
And I love the hood.
I love the hood.
Love them ratchet ass people.
I can't. But like I said, say for instance, the wife has a super demanding job or something like that, and you know, or you know, whatever the situation is. If they've worked out for the father to stay at home, and he feels comfortable staying at home, then you know, I don't feel like it's an issue, like, because people fail to realize that, you know, being a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, that's a full-time job in itself. Like, you could send your kids to daycare, and at daycare, them people get paid to watch your kid all day long, to give them snack all day long, to play with their ass all day long, to educate them all day long, to do dirty diapers all day long. Like, all of that, that's work. That's work. And if you're solely doing that all day long, it is what it is. I'm not going to say that, being a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad is something wrong with it, because it's not. That's a full-time job. If you choose to keep your kids home and not send them because they got so many programs out here. They got daycare, they got Head Start, preschool, pre-K. They got 3K, sending the kids to school as early as 3 years old.
Right.
But if you choose to keep your kids at home and do all those responsibilities, that's a job.
It is, and I agree. But I feel like, and no, I definitely agree with that. There is no but. But it is sometimes you'll see if it's a stay-home dad, right? It's like, oh, you don't get no props for being a stay-home dad doing what you're supposed to do, right? Like, you hear that a lot. But then I thought about it, and which brings me to this last video, right? And the last video, it got me to thinking. Now, I don't disagree with if you want to be a stay-home mom, but I do believe that has to be something you and the husband agrees with, or something that y'all come to a conclusion and say, all right, well, if I got this and I'm making enough, I don't want you out to work if we got young kids, stay home if you want. But that has to be talked about
it gotta
between
be
us.
worked out.
But
like, you can't just up today and be like, I don't want to work no more. I'm gonna just stay home and take care of these kids.
Right.
What?
And let's go into this next video, because I think I'm having a problem getting ready to say things and I don't want to overstep. So we're just gonna play the next video. All right.
First of all, you mean to tell me, as a woman, your only drive is I take care of my kids? That's something you got to do anyway. That's not no fucking drive. That's not no ambition. That's not fucking goals. Because you got to take care of your, like you just said earlier, you don't get no fucking brownie points for being a good dad. That's what you supposed to do, nigga. We only get brownie points as dad because there's so many raggedy ass dads out here. You don't get no fucking brownie points for that. I do what I'm supposed to do as a father, because that's what I'm supposed to do as a man. I don't want no brownie points for that shit. So I take care of the kids. Bitch, you don't get no brownie points for that. That's what they dropped out your pussy. That's what you supposed to do. So you don't even got no type of ambitions, no types of goals that, okay, let me start an online business and I'm going to do this online. I'm going to still be at home, but I'm going to be working. Like I said, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't do nothing but take care of the kids and cook, you a lazy bitch.
I am not going to lie. I love, Gilly. Shout out to Gilly. I love that dude because, he's so passionate about what he says, right? And again, when he first said it, I thought about it. I was like, do I agree with it? But at the same time, I'm like, I kind of do, right? And again, I just told you, I agree with if that's something y'all come to an agreement. But for you to just say, I want to be a stay-home mom, and you don't have no ambition to do anything, right? Like, again, stay-at-home mom. What if your kids go to school? Are you going to stay at home and do what? But, and I don't knock housework or keeping the house clean or nothing. I don't knock none of that as a job. But at the same time, how much every day can you do that, right? Like, at some point, your house ain't that goddamn dirty where you got to do this every single day doing the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And like he said, in this same clip, he also said, your only drive is to be a stay-at-home mom. He said, now, what if you and the man break up, right? Which was a good point. And now you got to go get a job. What are you going to put on your application? I was a stay-at-home mom. Like, there's no experience in the job world as that, right? As big as a stay-at-home mom is, it's no there is no experience per se on an application.
I know some friends that could put it on your resume,
right? But
they can make it do what it do on your resume. But I know what you're talking about.
But it just goes down at, you stayed at home, and I get what he's saying, where he says you're lazy. And I'm not saying this is for everybody. Again, circumstances change. Circumstances are different. But if your only goal is to be a stay-at-home mom, I do agree that that's some lazy shit.
I don't 100% agree with everything that he said, but I do agree for the most part. I feel like being a stay-at-home mom, I feel like it's contingent upon some things, in my opinion. You know, I feel like if your children are small, like he was saying, like, you know, start an online business and you do that and work. Sometimes that takes a lot of time too. And if you have smaller children, I say if you have children under school age and you taking care of them, whether it be one, whether it be two, whether it be three, you know, I know a couple of friends of mine have stopped working and stayed for those first few years. Formative years of their life.
I get that.
And then after that, you know, they started doing other things, doing other things, working outside of the home, working within the home, but working.
Right, but that's what he said, right? If your only ambition is to be a stay-at-home mom, that's a lazy bitch, in his words, right? And like you said, you're kind of agreeing with what he's saying.
I am.
Because you said when they're young, they stayed at home. Because I don't think I would want my child who can't talk to be in somebody else's care, because if somebody's mistreating them, they can't tell me. You understand? I'm really big on that. But when they start to go to school, they start to talk, and they starting to get, I believe in, hey, go out.
Yeah,
social
because they
work.
need to have interaction with other kids.
Right.
They need to have interaction with other kids. That's important for their growth. That's important for their mind and all of those different things. They need to be around other people. If they're around you 24/7, God forbid they ever got to go to somebody else's house or go somewhere, you going to have hell trying to get that baby to go anywhere else if you never take them anywhere else, or you never let them go with grandma. You never let them, you know.
Right. I changed that.
Not waste management and food service. I am sick. You got to cut it out. It's true. Waste management. Waste management is crazy.
Mom, hold on.
And food service. Don't do that. She's trying to stay at home. Some good stuff to put on their resume.
I ain't mad though. That was actually good. Waste management, you know.
Food service.
You could be in sanitation. I get that. That's good. That's good. Like, you know, organizing. You could be, you know, good organizer. But again,
project manager. There you go. Right. And look at here.
But again, it's when you say young kids, I agree. But what happens, like he said,
when they go to school?
And now money low. Your man broke up with you. Now you got the nigga in the front seat. You get him. He don't want to deal with you. He ain't take care of his kids. He ain't doing shit. Now, what do? How do you make money? What, you gonna stay on food stamps? No, because even now with food stamps, they want you to work for it.
Oh yeah, they want you to work.
And yo, listen, shout out. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody on food stamps.
Listen,
I ain't trying to.
Listen, my mama had Fugees.
We did too. I had the book.
We had the book. We ain't had no card. We had no card. We had to go with the blue, or the orange.
See, sidebar. Let's get off this real quick. Sidebar. Y'all niggas is looking good, acting like y'all got credit cards and shit.
With the swipe, please.
You don't know food stamps until you had to go in there with the blue book, the green book, the brown book.
Yeah, the brown
and
book.
You had to rip the dollar and say, yo.
You had to peel it out.
Right. It did. Because this was plenty of days. I done went in there to get me a good old sandwich. You remember the sandwich used to be $2.50.
Yep.
And you got a free soda. Y'all don't know about that shit yet.
They don't know about them days.
You don't know going into that corner store and you get there.
Trying to slide food stamp.
And then as soon as you get there, some cute girl come in, you take that book right back. Give me that shit. And then you try to act like you looking around and you like, yo, Poppy, how much is this? Yo, when you finish with her, come get me some of this. And you won't even want that shit. Because when he come back, he be like, Puppy, you want this right here? I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
Nah,
I
just give me my sandwich here.
Let me go pay and get the hell out of here real quick. I've done that. But, again, no disrespect to anybody on public assistance, because those who need it, need it. But when your goal is just to get food stamps, there's a problem. Because when you got to work for your job or work for those food stamps, you do yourself an injustice, because now you're doing Parks Department and doing all of this work when people are getting paid $600 and better a week to do that, and you only getting $200, $300 in food stamps,
That's
and
crazy.
maybe $50 in cash.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's something wrong. And listen, hold up. Selling food stamps is not a job. All right? That's not financial management.
Hey, hold on.
What's up?
Hold on. They benefit us in many
They
ways.
do. I'm not knocking it.
Hey, they benefit us in many
I'm
ways.
not knocking that.
That food stamps go a long way. Okay?
Yeah, you give them. Listen.
All right.
You give them 60. You get 120.
Shout out to the people selling food stamps outside of C-Town right now. God bless you.
No, it's Walmart now. Walmart and Target, they in there too.
Yeah, they in Walmart and Target now.
Them niggas is walking around
crazy.
with empty carts right now. Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
I got them food stamps.
You want
And
swipes?
again, I'm not knocking it. All I'm saying is it should be more, right? You should
I
want
do
more.
agree that anybody, it doesn't matter who you are, you should have some type of goals, some type of ambition, some type of something towards going somewhere. I understand you want to take care of your kids, and that is wonderful. That's wonderful to want to be in your kids' life, be with them
Facts.
through all their formative years. That's all dope. But what about you?
Right.
What about you? What are
Right.
you going to have for yourself? Because your kids are going to get grown. They're going to get older. They're going to start doing things. They're not going to always be around you. So if you put your entire life in your kids, and after they graduate, they go off to college and they ain't worry about you no more, or they have other things going on that's not related to you, what will you have if you've put everything inside your kids?
What does SNAP mean?
SNAP?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's food stamps.
But what is that? Like,
I don't know.
what it don't. I know P probably stand for program, but what else does? What does SNAP mean? I don't know.
It's SNAP. That's it.
I don't know.
Everybody know what the SNAP is.
This is the first time I swear that I'm hearing that. I never.
Some niggas hate. I don't know. Stamps that niggas need ASAP. I don't know. ASAP. Sir, I don't know. I don't know. You asking the wrong damn questions. You need to ask who got the SNAP. You talking about what does SNAP mean? What does SNAP stand for?
So
you didn't get.
So SNAP. Wait. So
Shout out to DJ for daggone looking it up.
Wait, before he say it, SNAP stand for stamps niggas need ASAP.
Yeah.
Wait. No, SNAP. Wait. Stamps niggas. I just had it in my head.
No.
Oh my God.
What he said, put it up there.
SNAP
Supplemental-
stamps niggas need as soon as possible.
Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Shout out to DJ on the definitions here.
Well,
Since you want to know so damn bad.
I
what
do.
It is.
I want to know what the fuck SNAP is, because the last time I saw SNAP, it was on TV on BET, and that was some angry ass women
have to
who
shut up.
snapped and killed their man. That's what I remember SNAP
You
being.
have to shut up.
But I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody worry about what it means. We need the SNAP. That's it.
Shout out to you, DJ, for being mad smart. You know, you should have been the person I cheated off in school. All
Yeah.
right? I probably would have finished a year earlier.
Get him.
But goddamn, I didn't know. Like, he the new field correspondent.
I'm screaming. See, you supposed to be looking up the Google definition.
Whoa, you supposed to be on it, Chuck. Now your name Chuck.
Because you get back to the topic.
But yeah, like, again, shout out to if you need it. But don't you want more out of life?
Yeah, like I was saying, like once your kids go off to school and they start doing other things, activities and stuff like that, what will you have for yourself if you put everything into your kids? Like,
right.
I mean, of course you're supposed to put everything into your kids. You're supposed to, raise them and all of that stuff like that. But you can also at the same time pursue your own thing too.
But again, I agree. Will I say you're supposed to put everything into your kids? No, because if you don't put something into yourself, you can't be there for your kids. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true too.
I feel like if I'm giving everybody else me and I'm not giving myself no time, how can I be better for you?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
You're right.
again, it's like, don't you want more? What do you want to do? And I gave my kids homework. and I'm glad I said, because all this is, I don't know why it's coming in 360. I told them they had to write me, where do they see themselves in 5 years? Tell me, what do you want out of life? Then tell me, will you see yourself in 5? Will you see yourself in 10? And will you see yourself in 20? No lie. It took about 10 minutes. Oh, man. 10 minutes. Somebody asked me and said, sir, I don't know. And I don't see myself doing. And it bothered me because I'm like, that's coming from your parents. Because you don't see them doing nothing. Like, you don't feel like there's nothing on your side that can happen or that you'll be able to do anything. And it's crazy that our kids think like this. And this is why I think you parents got to get off your ass and do something with yourself. Listen.
Absolutely. Because your kid's going to follow what they see.
Right. And if your kid already.
Not what you say.
Right. And if your kids are inspiring to be a food stamp hustler, you already know that they headed down. That's your shit. You fucked them up.
Yeah. They the sponge, like Cool Kids has said.
Right.
Children are sponges. So if they find out how to hustle from you, hey.
Kids running around here trying to be food stamp hustlers. Like, come on. And they think that that's an occupation. It's not. It's a hustle. And there's a difference. You understand? The apple don't fall far from the tree.
That's a fact. But, you know, like I said before, I appreciate what you're doing because you're trying to give them a different perspective. Like, you don't have to stay home. You know, you don't have to do whatever your mom and them doing. You don't have to. You can do something else. You can strive for more and better. But, you know, they, like you said, you know, what they see is what they see. You know, you got to have them see something different. If them kids don't see nothing different, child, ain't gonna be a food stamps hustle.
Here's a question. How do we help people, grown folks, be better so they can be better for their kids? How do we do that?
Oh, that goes back to the second video and the second topic. Hold them accountable. You got to hold them accountable. If you call them people your friends, if you call them your family, well, you can't choose family. I'm going to just slide past family because you can't choose family. But
I disagree.
Because
some friends become family.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying friends, not your blood. Not your blood. Mm-hmm. If you have friends and you call them your friends and y'all call yourself close and you say, you know, I got you, you got me, all of that other stuff. If you don't hold them accountable, you are not a good friend.
Facts.
If you do not hold them accountable, I'm sorry. And I wish I had better verbiage for this. But if you got a friend and you let them do fuck shit, you are not their friend. And I'm serious. You're not their friend. If you let them not take care of their kids, if you let them not take care of themselves,
right?
If you see them, you know, you see them doing crazy stuff and not taking care of themselves and not listen. You not a good friend if you just sit there and be like, damn, so you about to smoke that crack?
Right.
All right, call me when you finish smoking the crack. We'll talk later. What?
Right.
No, ain't no way I'm allowing. I'm sorry, I cut you off. But ain't no way I'm allowing a real friend of mine to smoke some crack and I don't be like, get that stupid ass crack out your head. Every time you see me, you shouldn't even feel comfortable doing fuck shit in front of me because you know I'm going to call you on it. As a real friend. And I don't care if you get mad. I don't care if you stop talking to me. You gonna come around soon because I love you.
Right.
And because I love you, I'm gonna call you on your fuck shit.
Right. Friends don't mean a yes man. Right? Like if I'm your friend, I should be able to tell you, we should be able to have some of the hardest conversations. Like, yo, that was some real fucked up shit you did. And just because I do it, like I don't have to do it in public. Right, like I could pull you to the side, and there's a way to talk to your friends and be like, "Yo, chill. Like, let's go." We separate them, and then I'll be like, "Yo, you know you was fucked up. You was wrong for that." And
I'm gonna hold you down, but just know that shit you pulled back there in the kitchen,
right, was fucked up.
Okay, all right.
She on her Precious shit. You heard that, right? That was that Precious movie shit.
That shit you pulled in the kitchen. I should have fucked you.
I should have fucked you up, but I let you go.
No, but it's serious. It's serious, and I refuse. I don't care who you are. If you call yourself my friend and we close, and I don't have that many people that we like this with, I'm like this with. But if you call yourself my friend and we close, we like this, I'm not letting you be on no type of fuck shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to be right there like, you feel like that's the best decision for you right now?
Right.
I'm going to be questioning you. I'm going to be questioning all your motives. I'm questioning everything. Because there's no way in the world that you can be connected to me.
Right. Because
that's what it is.
Like Kevin Hart said it best in his comedy special. Your bullshit is my bullshit. My bullshit is your bullshit.
This is absolutely
so
right.
If we out together, I can't be around people who are going to do stupid stuff. I don't live dangerous. I don't want to live dangerous. I want to go and come home. And it's crazy. Me and Chuck was just having this conversation yesterday. And we were talking about the person who won the $2 billion. And I was like, $2 billion, I'm going to make sure my close people are taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're an associate, and what I mean by close friends, right? When I'm down, they know I'm down. When I need help, they know I need help. I ain't got to call them and tell them they check. Like, Chuck been calling, nigga, you all right? He's like, I talked to you last week. I ain't speak to you yet. Like, I'm good, bro.
On tap right in.
Right.
Hello.
He was like, yo,
did I do something to you?
Right. Like, no, that was my fault. I fucked up. And but those are the people that I need. Like, friends, and it don't mean I necessarily have to talk every day. But they know when I got a problem. They know when I got an issue. They know my bad days because they know certain times of the year might be a bad day for me. And they be like, yo, you good? I'm great now. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people, but they not yes men. Because I believe that my friends will tell me, yo, that was some straight bullshit you pulled. Because I'm going to say the same thing.
Absolutely.
Like, you
and
need
I'm
to
sorry,
keep that shit
you
over
got
there.
them fake friends. Get rid of them fake friends. That's the number one. Listen, you trying to move on. You trying to be better. Get rid of them fake ass raggedy friends. I'm sorry, because one thing a real friend gonna tell you is the truth.
Mama is a thug.
Straight, no chaser. Hello, you see where I get it from?
Yo,
straight, no chaser.
Your mama so holy on Sunday, but a thug on Monday.
Period.
She real, like, your friends don't let you do fuck shit.
She real every day. She real every single day.
Shout out to my sister Sade on the check-in. You already know. She said my nephew gonna be a hustler. He better be hustling something good. Shit.
But listen, like, seriously, get all them fake friends out your life. Absolutely. Get all them fake friends out your life. Anybody that be like, yeah, girl, that's good. Yeah, girl, you should go ahead, smoke the crack. It's okay. No, absolutely not. We're not doing that. We're not doing what you did. F up. You hit me with the call you back twice in 1 week. If you ain't answer yesterday, I was gonna boot your door. I'm screaming.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's real friends.
Damn,
real friends.
bro. You want to boot my door in?
Real friends.
I ain't gonna lie. You would have did it. My wife would have threw the Bible right at your head.
Blood of Jesus.
Blood of Jesus not in here. We protected. No weapon shall form against us.
Oh Lord, he trying to get he got a little bit of word in him, a little bit.
She said, "I'm a thugs on Sunday too." Listen, that's why I see.
Yeah, she is.
You ain't gonna be pushing me, Usher, into the seat, talking about you sit there. No, I want to sit there. No, but you gonna sit here while you fanning yourself with them.
Sit where she tell you to sit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
The funeral home give them out all the time.
It got the supermarket, the neighborhood supermarket on there.
No, sorry. If you at church, it's always your local funeral home. It's gonna say Samson Funeral Home. It's gonna say, what's the one in Manhattan? What's the one in Harlem? Unity,
and it's another one in Harlem. And then you got one Troy.
One Troy. Oh God!
Then you got Foster's in Queens.
Foster.
Yo, that's bad. We know that. Yeah, that's bad that we know that. Gilmore.
Yeah, you got to have you a fan from the funeral home.
You ain't been to a good church unless you seen paper fans. I'm telling you.
With the funeral home on the back.
And it's an old lady who pull that shit out like a ninja. She be like,
you a fool.
Passed up there sweating like he ain't never sweat before.
You see how we get off track?
I'm saying, you started it. I just asked the question.
I'm just saying.
It's your mama's fault.
I'm just saying.
That's fine, but I would have been bleeding knowing you. Okay.
Listen,
see? He would see how Chuck look. I want y'all to see what he said.
It's a romance.
Right. You see, he ain't worried about bleeding. He gonna bleed and take it and be like, yo, my man good though. He good. But now I need to go get this stitched up, bro. And I would drive you to the hospital.
Listen, real friends, guys. No, seriously, I was listen, I didn't hear from one of my friends, or I thought she was sick. And I was like, something don't I was on my way to Atlanta. Listen, it's 4 hours in the car. I was on my way. She was like, no, I'm good. No, I'm really good. She was like, no, I'm really good. I was like, okay, because you know this car going all directions. What's up? This car going every single direction it could go. All I need is gas.
Just know if I don't ask you about your day, you ain't really my man.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, if I don't ask you about personal shit, you got your answer, all right?
I'm just saying.
Because people be like, yo, am I your man?
We cool.
We cool.
Yo, we cool is the ultimate disrespect. We cool.
Or you hit him with, we all right.
Listen.
We good.
If you don't know where I live, if you don't know where I live, then we not cool. If you haven't met my mama, we probably not cool, because all the people that know, they know cool kids.
Right. If you don't know no personal shit about me, and I'm not talking about something that you might have just overheard. I'm talking about some shit, right? Like, if I don't talk to you about my problems, like,
you don't talk to me about your problems.
I don't talk. Well, yeah.
You don't talk to me about your. I probably don't want to hear that shit. So I mean,
see, this is the problem. Let me show you why the problem is. Because she friends with me and my wife, so I can't kind of complain to you. Now I can talk to Chuck.
I'm friends with
Well, then
your
again,
wife,
Chuck was her friend too.
And I tolerate your ass.
Chuck, whose side are you on? I need to know. Chuck, are you team Shice or team La? I need to know that.
Oh, all right. Babe, I'm warning you now. Do not choose no side.
You better choose a side.
Abort mission. Abort. Abort. Do not choose a side. Don't you choose a side. Don't do it. Don't you do it. You better be Switzerland. Okay.
Listen.
Don't. Okay.
My friends have to be my friends first.
To be honest, I was your friend first.
Right, and now you already tricking on jumping over there. Like, I was your friend. So if I come to you and I say some shit about her, you can't go back and be like, "Yo."
I absolutely am.
All right.
Wow,
so
that's so crazy.
But we got an ill bro code, like
bromance.
No,
say what it is.
It's a bro code.
Bromance.
So now that you said that, right? So are you team Shice? Or you team La?
I'ma always be team La.
That's messed up. That's
listen,
messed
happy
up.
wife, happy life.
That's
happy
messed
wife,
up.
happy life.
Her friends are her friends. My friends are my friends.
No, that's not how they go.
Her friends ain't gonna jump on my team. They gonna be like, girl,
Listen,
you know this nigga said this about you, right?
Listen, I am team both.
You can't be team.
I'm team Carter. Yes.
Can you be team both? I don't know.
Carter. I'm team Carter. Yes, I'm team Carter.
Try to answer that. Can you be team both?
Absolutely.
Like,
let me answer. I'm gonna answer that question right now. I gotta tap in on that.
That's a real good question.
Listen, my whole thing with that is when you're married. Don't get me wrong. You can have friends outside.
Hold on, let me
your
get my
marriage.
sound effects ready. Go ahead, I'm ready.
You can have friends outside your marriage all you want. You can have friends outside your marriage all you want. That's totally fine. You know, nobody's telling you not to be friends with this one, not to be friends with that one. But it should be no way that you're friends with somebody that doesn't like your spouse.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm dead serious. Because how can you sit around a person that don't like your spouse? You can't mess with me if you don't like my... Now, I'm not saying you got to be best friends with my spouse. I'm not saying you got to be all buddy-buddy. Oh, my God. Hey, sis. But if you are not cordial to my wife or husband, then you can't be around me.
But that's different. Being cordial and being friends is two different things right now.
Listen.
DJ, that was a safe answer, but I need you to answer correct. He said you can, I think. And I almost can see your face.
Put that up on the screen. Put that up on the screen.
Well, let me see. Hold on.
Put that up on the screen.
He said,
I'm team both. Shite is my brother, but La knows some secrets she sent to the heaven with her prayers.
That's some bullshit, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's some bull.
Listen, I can't.
I don't know how to feel about that one, bro.
What you mean?
You
Y'all got a bromance.
But,
but listen, they was friends first.
So all right,
we was friends first.
So you already said you teaming up with her.
I said I'm team both. I said I was team La because I knew it would make you upset.
So if I told you some shit about her, you go back and tell her?
It depends on what it is.
See, a real friend
it depends on what
would
it is.
not
We got
say
a question
that.
from the audience.
This some bull.
No.
Yeah, that's on period. She's absolutely right.
Do I believe that?
I'm gonna be fair.
I believe that.
I would be fair.
Do. I believe that.
I would be fair.
I
Absolutely
believe that.
would be fair. And then listen, at the same time, listen, they got history and they got all the stuff between. We got some shit between us too,
Right.
bro.
But the crazy thing
That's
is,
some-
the
yeah.
shit that I got, she know.
Yeah,
That's the bullshit, though.
I mean,
See?
you chose to tell her.
Hey, yo, you better tell me some
you
shit,
chose
Chuck.
to tell her.
Chuck, you got some things you need to tell me,
We
bro.
could have took that shit to the grave too, but you chose to tell her. I mean, I'm all for transparency in your marriage, but you told her. I mean, it's not like nobody could see. Stevie Wonder could see what you was going through. Anyway,
You stupid. He said, give La the mic. We didn't hear her. All right, so she basically said, what did you say?
No, we gonna give her the mic. Hold on.
Yeah.
Please hold.
Come on, we got airtime.
Right, yeah, so what I said was, in the event that Shice decided to tell Saucy C anything in regards to our marriage, she would be fair across the board. She won't be negative on either one of our parts. She would be fair for both of us because of the love that she has for both of us. Yes, you pluck her nerves the more.
Bullshit.
However, she would be fair across the board.
Push it. That was a safe
You
answer.
sneezing on your own bullshit.
That's
She's
safe
absolutely
answer.
right. She's absolutely right. I would be fair
So-
because I love the both of y'all. I would be fair with the both of y'all.
All right, so let
Wouldn't-
me ask you this. Do you believe, though? All right, and I know that our friendship is different,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Between the four of us.
Yeah.
But do you believe that you should keep your friends separate from your significant other? You know, like, and I say this. I'm on a yes with that only, not for certain things. No. I just feel like I don't play certain things, right? And I've watched people. And, you know, certain people just can't come to my house because you say you my friend. You know what I'm saying? I've been in places where I've seen a friend and heard a friend talk about someone's significant other, and they looked at them as a friend, right? So it's like me coming to your house. Chuck, don't be mad. This is just an example. If I come to your house and I'm with Chuck, and I'm sitting there going, damn, and I'm watching you, that's disrespectful to me.
Absolutely.
Because if that's my man, I should always look at you as a sister. You understand what I'm saying? And I've witnessed niggas not do that, and it bugged me out. So I kind of keep friends and homes separate sometimes because of situations like that. You know what I'm
but
saying?
then you also gotta know who you're around. You should put. It was a comment that DJ posted that was really good. Not that one. The one that's above. That one. That's actually. I don't think you should ever repeat what the other says about the other, but let them vent. I agree with that. Sometimes you just need to vent.
Who is this DJ person?
He cool. He good people.
DJ sound like he's smart.
Yeah.
He wear glasses. He sound like he wear glasses.
I don't think he wear glasses. That's my friend. That's my friend. But I agree with that because sometimes you just need to vent and you just need that space to vent as opposed to, worrying that everything you can't, you come talk to me. See, I gotta talk to you.
Right.
Lotta made this damn she done made this food. She always making the food salty. I'm sick of eating salty food. I'm gonna get high blood pressure.
I don't want no damn chicken. I want duck.
If if you're venting, you venting because you upset and you need a space to vent.
I do agree with
that's
that.
not for me to go back and be like, girl, you used the Lawry's this time. Yeah, you shouldn't have used the Lawry's because you're giving your husband high blood pressure. I love you, but you're fucking up his cholesterol. I love you. That's not.
I'm only saying for a
some
friend.
things are. Some things. Now, if he say, "Listen, between me and you, I'm gonna kill La tomorrow," I'm telling. I am telling. I don't give a damn. All bets are off. I'm telling.
That's funny. We talked about
I wear
DJ.
contacts.
DJ said I wear contacts. I ain't wearing glasses, but I wear contacts. You sound smart.
Are they your friend if you can't trust them around your spouse? Ooh, come on, DJ.
Wait,
come through with it.
Hold on, I didn't see that. It says,
are they your friend if you can't trust them around your spouse?
That's a fact. That is a fact. Right? Like, again, the only reason why I say that is this.
You say you've seen it happen, right?
I've seen it happen.
But that's not the niggas you want around your way.
I've been in a place where we, as friends, was in a situation. We were at a house, and I heard one of my mans, or thought he was my mans, say something about my other man's mom.
Mom? Oh,
right.
God.
He was like, yo, this mom got a fatty.
Not moms could get it. No.
Right. And I almost lost my mind because I told him, I said, yo, that's some nasty shit because.
Why you do that?
Right.
He trusts you around his mother.
Right. And I thought it was some nasty shit because I'm like, I don't look at her like that. I look at her as an extended mom.
Yeah.
Like, her big butt would be disgusting, right? Like, I would be like, ew, like, her butt, like.
Mama booty.
Right. Like, that's mama butt. That's like looking at your own mama butt. What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I could be the anonymous face person. However, if this person is talking about your mother in that regard, you have to be mindful about how this person is around your children too, boy or girl.
Facts. That's actually good. That's
absolutely facts. Because if you my peoples and I count you as family, but you looking at my family in a weird sort of way, I don't trust you around nobody.
Right. And here's my thing. My friends, as far as my
ass beat.
What
True. Absolutely.
Hold on. Wait. My friends, as far as my male friends, they are my kids' uncles. I don't look at them as friends. Those are my kid uncles. Like, my kids will say, like, when I talk to, they be like, oh, that's Uncle Ray, or that's Uncle Chuck. Yes, those are uncles. Yeah. Uncle Chuck is coming over. Auntie Charmaine is coming over.
Period.
Right? And it's no longer like that's because I trust you.
Right.
If you come to my house and you utter a word like that about anybody that's in the circle,
you gotta get out.
You gotta go.
You
and
gotta
I'm
get
at
out.
that point now. Here go cool kisses. Facts lie.
Yeah, period.
What is that disrespectful? He
need his ass beat.
He do, and I agree. Like, it's just so much shit that you see with people. And again, this goes back to you never really know people until you know them, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, as long as I knew these guys growing up, right? Each one different. When he said that, all I could think about was, damn, did he ever say that shit about my mom? Right? Like, did he ever say that about any of my family members? Like, dog, we supposed to be family, and you can't be saying stuff like that. And that's just what it is. I cannot see what she said.
She said, "Hey y'all, algorithm brought me." Hey girl.
Well, hello,
Hey.
welcome. Hope we say your name right, Cheryl or Sherelle.
Welcome.
Stay at home, probably the top 10 hardest jobs in the world. Oh,
that's a fact.
And listen, I don't agree with you. I hope that if you just came in, that you go back and look. Huh?
I do agree.
Wait, I said I don't?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I didn't mean to say I don't agree.
Get up.
I do agree. It's hard, but what I want you to do is, if you go back a little, if you just tuning in, to go back and see what Gilly said, right? I do agree that it can be hard. I'm not knocking anybody who stays home, but again, is that your sole purpose in life, right? To be a stay-at-home mom. Is there anything else for you, right? When your kids go to school, are you still going to be a stay-home mom, right? At what point does a stay-home mom become a lazy mom?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not knocking it. I don't want nobody, because women probably going to be jumping on this and be like, oh, you bastard, and oh, whatever. No. It's
while
not,
you up.
Right. And it's not about you. I'm not saying stay-at-home moms are lazy, but I'm saying I agree kind of what Gilly said, right? If something happens to your man and now you got to go get a job, what you putting on your application as experience, right? You ain't
waste management,
food services,
project
manager, a teacher in a sense, right? Like custodial engineer, right? But again, when you do that, it's like, at what point in your life do you say, I'm no longer going to be a stay-at-home mom, right? When they go to school, I feel like there should be something else. And like he said, if you're at home, especially the pandemic showed us so much, right? There was a time, even with this show, I would not do it unless I had somebody sitting in this seat, right? As far as a guest. The pandemic showed me I don't need anybody to sit here. I have to learn how to be on my own.
Absolutely.
I have to learn to move forward, right? And it showed us a lot of things that we can do that we thought we couldn't do prior to the pandemic, right? We can make money in our own homes now. We can work in our own homes now. A lot of businesses are shutting down or not paying rent because they rather they people work at home. They're giving them laptops. Instead of paying the rent, buy the computers, send them home, let them do the job. And not for nothing, it's actually showing people that it's a little bit better in some cases. So I do agree what moms are important, especially stay-at-home moms. But then it's crazy because when it's a father that stays at home, it's like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. He just want to be home. He living. We get that bad reputation of not being a good parent or being a lazy guy or wanting to stay home. Why is that?
That's something that's it's something that's stereotypical. You know, historically, people feel like men should work. And then, the Bible says a man that doesn't work won't eat.
Facts.
The word says that. It says it somewhere in the Bible. I promise you it does. So, you get that stigma there. But I feel like what works for your family works for your family for that particular time. Not to say that that's going to be, forever. That's what it is forever. You going to be a stay-at-home dad and ain't no kids in the house and you just playing Xbox. No, you deal with that situation as it comes. And then, as your life changes, you change with it.
Right.
That's what I feel like.
So Cool Kisses said, when little Billy turns 30, gets married, then I can start on my career. Absolutely not, Cool Kisses. You are not waiting till little Jonathan is 30 years old and married.
Listen.
Listen.
That's crazy.
Listen, you, again, Food stamp hustle is cool, but for how long?
I can't.
You understand? Food stamp
crazy.
hustling is great until when? You know what I'm saying? How long do you plan to be? If your only goal in life is to hustle food stamps, like what else? Like, what does your life have in store for you later on?
Listen,
you know, do you have a saucy letter?
I did, but you know.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
Long time.
Right.
It don't got nothing to do with the topic either.
So let's go, cause you know I like to always cut your damn. I love to cut your stories up in half. All right. So let's get into the saucy. We're gonna get into the saucy letter before we get up out of here. So
it's short too. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Saucy letter. This nigga here. She started dancing and she ended dancing. What is that? First of all, what is that?
Oh, it's the run and dance. Remember from Chris Brown?
We're gonna take this time to go make sure you go see Wakanda Forever.
Anywho, this is finna get crazy. It's really short. My sister slept with my ex. And listen,
let me get my sound effects ready.
They get straight to the point.
Wow.
In this saucy letter, I had a serious relationship with this guy for over 2 years, and then off and on for a while. I just found out over the weekend that a few years ago, my sister slept with him after we broke up. But then, him and I started seeing each other again, and neither one of them said anything. Him and I don't have a friendship whatsoever. It was a bad breakup and very messy. The first and the last time we broke up. I finally texted her and told her I know and how pissed and disappointed I am in her. And it's been a few days and she hasn't responded. This weekend, I'm not sure what to do or say or how to act. She was my best friend and I told her everything. Damn.
See, I'll let you get. I'll let you.
Wow, you let me get through the whole letter.
I'll let you get the whole thing out. I didn't jump in this time.
This should be quick, cut and dry for you. Go ahead.
So wait, can we go back again? So the guys, was it his friend or was it her friend who slept?
It was her sister.
Wait,
it was her sister.
Her sister slept.
Her mama's daughter. Her sister.
Her sister slept with her man, her baby father.
Her ex.
Yo, it's so much shit I feel about that. Yo, because I feel like there's a lot of codes wrong, right? Even as my man, right? And again, I gotta use Chuck because he's our person and nobody else takes it.
True.
If me and Chuck are that cool and I break up with my ex, she's off limits. There's a rule.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't want to see, especially if I got kids. There's no way my man is supposed to be my kid's stepdad when they looked at you as an uncle.
Exactly.
You feel me? And I've heard relationships like this. I've seen relationships like that. And in the back of my mind, I go, how? How can I look this nigga in the face? How can we be cordial ever with this? How can I go pick up my kids and see you there? Now
I'm gonna be on site every time.
Right. And
every time I see you, it's on site.
And we grown, right? And I know we supposed to be like, well, listen, we gotta move past it. It's just some things I feel like we can't get past.
Especially if I shared things with you. She said her sister was her best friend.
Right.
And she told her everything. So you know stuff about our relationship. You know what he did to me. You know what happened, what transpired between us. And you still went behind my back and slept with that man.
But what I see with
that is the ultimate betrayal.
But see, what the sister did is she used that to her advantage.
Absolutely.
Everything her sister told her, she used and said, listen, my sister don't value you. She don't do this. And she knew what not to do with your ex. That's a problem for me. And then if you're my man or my friend and you date my ex, that was you looking at my ex the whole time that I was with her?
That's what I want to know. While we together, you always had these feelings?
Right.
Like, what's up?
And this is why sometimes I feel like even when I'm not home, niggas can't come to my crib. Because you're not going to build a bond like that. You understand what I'm saying? Your bond is not going to be that tight. Ain't no fucking way.
I want to be in the middle of everything.
Everything.
What y'all talking about?
What y'all talking about? What you say? You talking about me, nigga? What? No, let me talk about you. Remember when you had the clap, that girl gave you that rash? Because I'm blowing everything up. Because you are not going to tell my secrets.
Chuck said she dumb because she went back a second time after a bad breakup and knowing her sister. No, she didn't know before. She didn't know when she went back to him. She found out afterwards. But she found out that during the time frame, like between when they was together, the sister had slept with him. I don't feel like she was dumb for going back because you never know what the situation was. But how many times have we done the same things? But, you know, we said that we done with a person and then we go back for a little bit. You know, you need a couple times. Back a few times to get it out your system. I'm not saying that's right, but I don't think she's dumb. I think that she was just navigating that breakup or navigating that relationship. When you have feelings with a person, it's not so easy to be like, I'm cutting you off, I'm blocking you, I'm deleting the number, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm moving on. It's not so cut and dry like that. It's not always cut and dry like that.
I hear you, but my thing is this. If they go back and they cheated with some random, I could get over that, right?
No.
Wait,
y'all misunderstanding the story, though.
No. I hear you. What I'm saying is, you saying that sometimes we go back to a person.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get
But she didn't go back after she found out about the sister. She didn't go back after she found out about the sister. She found out about that after they was broken up.
Right. Because
second time.
Even with that, I would never give another person a chance. Because if somebody, again, just using Chuck because of the name, if Chuck dated, and he's my brother, and he dated my ex, that's personal.
Absolutely.
That's hardcore. Because out of everybody, all the women in the world, you chose to sleep
all these
with
fish in
mine.
the sea. Right.
That's a personal
Absolutely.
cut. I can't get over that.
Absolutely.
I can't forgive you for being with that person. I can't, because now I might just not deal with you, but I cannot say I'm going to give you another shot, because when you did it, you knew that person was there to me. You knew that would hurt me more than anything in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I could take you saying, you know what, you wasn't there for me and you did it with a random.
Right.
But to do it with somebody in my household,
yeah,
there's a problem there. And it would never, ever be the same.
It can never be the same.
We can't go to Thanksgiving. We can't do none of that Christmas shit.
I'm shaking the table every time.
Right.
Every time I told you, every time I see you, it's on site. Every time I see you, it's no talking. Every time I see you, if we at grandma's funeral, we squaring up outside.
How are we bringing the family together? How are we bringing the family together?
I'm right
now. You got a baby with my ex.
See you outside, bitch.
Look. You got a baby with my ex, but you got kids. Now they like sister, brother, cousins. Like, what the hell is that? What is that? How do we move on? My kids and your kids are cousins, and then you have a baby.
And people don't think about that dumb shit when they making those stupid ass decisions. Like, God forbid you get pregnant and by this person that you slept with, that was my ex. God forbid I got kids with him. Now you about to have kids with him. Now, you know, people don't think about that.
What do you call them? Sister?
What if the reason why I broke up with him is because he gave me something and now he about to give you something?
I hope you get a bump everywhere. That's the sun don't shine.
Yeah, I mean, like I told you before, it's on site every time we see each other. I don't give a damn if it's the family reunion. I'm tripping you during the sock race. If it's grandma's funeral, I'm like, I'm gonna see you outside, bitch.
I
don't care. It's on site every single time I see you. Because if you felt like you had to disrespect me, I'ma disrespect you everywhere we go. Oh, the family going to Golden Corral? I'm fucking you up outside. I don't care. I don't
She
give a
said,
damn.
yo, you can't be knocking grandma coffin over.
No,
Take
I
that
said outside in the parking lot. I got manners. I'm not tearing up grandma's wedding. I mean funeral.
Can I tell you?
I'm not tearing up grandma's funeral. Y'all won't be talking about me from years to come. Remember back in 16 when Saucy tore grandma's funeral.
I ain't gonna lie.
You won't talk about me.
I ain't gonna lie. I would probably be that guy that's gonna be on the internet going viral for that shit.
Oh, I'm on site, but I'm outside in the parking lot.
I'm gonna be while everybody talking about what. Soon as the pastor go, let's bow our heads and let's pray for the family. I'm like, bitch, come outside, come outside. You's a punk motherfucker. You's a bitch. I'm all in
you
that.
You a cheese.
I'm all in that.
Oh yeah, I'm wilding.
Again,
every time we talking it, don't let it be a family group chat.
Man!
Oh, don't let it be. I'ma roast you in a family group chat.
But you know what? This goes back to what we were saying before about secrets,
Mommy,
right?
I thought you didn't let hoes in the family group chat.
Right.
I'm going off.
Right. And again we always say be mindful of what you say even to your best friends, because your best friend could be your worst enemy later, because they know every single thing. And when them things and it's an argument, it's no holds bar.
Yeah.
People play unfair.
Oh yeah.
People be like, oh yeah, you remember? Oh bitch, what you was saying? You ain't say that when you had that rash from Rara. You told Chuck it was his. Oh, what? Now everybody like, what? Some shit. I'm like, I'll be like Angela.
Remember a couple years ago you told me to lie for you and tell you everything coming out.
I'm like Angela, and why did I get married? I'm sitting at the table going, boom, your turn.
I got my shot. I was just waiting for you.
Boom. That's it. So, like I said, just be mindful of who you dealing with, who you call
who
friends.
you have around you.
Right.
Who and you around call your family.
Right. Because one of the things, Lord Jesus, I remember a guy that I knew used to say this, and I told my daughter that. She looked at me like I was disgusting. I said, listen, I had a friend, he was grown at the time, and he say things like play ball, and that disgusted me so bad. And my thing is, bro, you would take a girl just because she got hair on her cooch? Like, and my daughter was like, what does that mean? I'd be like, watch out for dudes, because if they say things like that, they don't care how old you are. You understand? So just be mindful. We're going to get up out of here.
Absolutely.
We love you. We happy that you guys tuned in. We make sure you be careful with who you let around you, who you call your friends, and you stay at home, moms. If you staying at home, make sure you staying at home with a purpose, right? Don't just stay home because the man take care of you, and vice versa for the man. Right? Make sure you got a plan, because if something should happen, your plan should be good. All right? So with that being said, I'm your boy Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town.
And I'm Swissy.
And she's so CC. And shout out to Chuck and everybody that was on the check-in today. We definitely appreciate you guys. DJ, the nerd with the most. I'm just playing.
Don't you call him
He said he got glasses. He was real smart.
He don't got glasses. He got contacts.
He still got glasses.
You slow.
He still got glasses. Nah, DJ, shout out to you. Thank you for checking in. Shout out to Cheryl for checking in. She said the algorithm brung her here. We appreciate it. So, like I said, just make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube page at Let's Talk Crazee. If you want to send us a topic, if you want to talk, and you got something you want to get off your chest, you can email us at letstalkcrazee@gmail.com. I know I didn't put it up, but that's what it is.
Let's Talk Crazee 2E.
Yes, CRAZEE. That's right. And we did that because she couldn't spell crazy the regular way. So, thank you guys. So once again, we see y'all. Look, DJ laughing.
Shit.
You what?
Cut this off. I'll fight you.
I'm going to stay on so I don't get hit. The longer I'm
that
on,
ain't going to stop you.
So, like I said, once again, thank you again for tuning in. We see y'all when we see you. Don't forget, every Saturday right here on YouTube and all your social media platforms, all right? So we see you when we see y'all. Peace.
let's talk crazy. Yeah, Shice, the talk of the town. Right now